Well, my next guest knows how to lay down the law, and she's here to help some viewers who've been scammed online. Please welcome my buddy from the People's Court, Judge Marilyn Milian. All right, well, let's go. Let's get into helping some of our viewers. First of all, as always, Judge Milian's filled with practical advice. Me, I'm just here for... You might use my advice, you might not. Most people don't.
But... You might get arrested if you use his advice.
But hey, you over here, it ain't going your way no how, so, hey, let's just go and see what else gonna happen then. Okay, our first guest is a hairstylist who says she got duped into buying fake hair extensions online. It's the case of Lavina versus the hair hustler. Lavina, what's your situation?
I'm a hairstylist that specializes in weaves. I'm known for having unprocessed, virgin Brazilian hair that never, ever tangles. Here's the deal. I go online to order hair that they promised it was premium virgin hair. The agent even went as far as to tell me that the hair came from girls who had not yet hit puberty. Okay, I'll take 30 bundles of hair at $150 a bundle. But then the problem comes right here. I install it in a client's hair. And as I'm installing it, the hair just starts crawling up the back of my client's neck. It goes from straight to just excessively curly. I call the company. Nobody would even return my phone call. I look at my invoice. It says no refunds, no returns on open products. How would I know the product sucks if I can't open the product?
Right.
How do I get my $4,500 back?
Okay. Now, first of all, let me ask, did you open up I presume you didn't open up all 4,500 anyway.
I did.
You did?
I did, because you have to shampoo the hair.
Okay. Well, if I were in your shoes, I would absolutely sue them. Since it's an internet company, that might give you a little bit of problem in trying to find them to sue them. Because what you'll find is that these are a lot of shell corporations. But let's just talk about your case. That is a classic contracts case. I don't care how many times they say no refunds. The exception to that is if they breach the contract and sell you something that it isn't, especially to the tune of $4,500. So if you marched into court in front of me and I saw those pictures, you'd be getting your money back. I strongly suggest that if you do march into court, that you do it with an expert witness who will say, not that you didn't do anything to it to make it look that way, that happened because it's lower quality hair.
I mean, it came from virgins who basically hadn't hit
I think the whole, virgin hair means that you didn't process it, right?
Yes, but they said they hadn't even hit puberty.
How you know they from virgin hair? What you talking about?
Virgins.
You listen to me. Virgin hair means it ain't been bleached, processed, tinted.
They hadn't hit puberty, Steve.
They hadn't hit puberty.
That's what the agent said. They hadn't hit puberty.
What Asian?
The agent.
Oh, agent. Oh.
Okay.
Agent. She said they had not hit puberty.
Whoever told you it was virgin hair, what were you thinking you was gonna get? See, what this got to do with puberty?
She said they hadn't hit puberty.
So,
I'm thinking no stress. I'm thinking
you got 45 bundles of hair. All them is little kids' hair. What grown woman won't be walking around with a bunch of damn baby hair in their head? What you ain't finna do is mess my career up talking about some damn baby hair. We don't buy baby hair. I'm sitting in some sweatshop just chopping off little kids' hair. Sit down, shut up. I want my hair. Shut up, you, we want baby hair. Thank you, darling. I think you'll be fine. Hey, let's move on to Robert. This man came home from vacation and found strangers in his house. It's the case of Robert versus the rent scammer. Robert, what happened?
So I spent a lot of time in LA. So I was out there for 2 weeks, and my neighbors got a hold of me and go, "Do you know you have vacationers in your house?" And I was like, "What?" So I flipped out, flew back the next day, caught 3 or 4 people in my house, people in my bed, a hookah, a dog running around. My liquor was gone. It was like a fraternity house party going on. I'm like, at 10 o'clock at night, I'm freaking out. So I talked to Airbnb, and they said they might be able to help me. They've been wishy-washy with it. My question is, will I be able to recoup the damages, them renting out the place for 2 weeks?
Okay.
How did they rent the? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
On
How did they get to
Airbnb.
rent? No, but who rented it?
Oh, it was my roommate.
Oh.
So I had a roommate there taking care of the place.
So your roommate, is this
So
a
I
friend
come
of
home.
yours?
No, it wasn't a friend of mine.
How long had you known this person?
2 weeks.
And so what he did was he rented out the whole place?
He rented
Was
out the
there?
couch. He had 2 ads, one for the couch and one for a bedroom.
Well, here's the thing. When you rent a place out, if I was a landlord and I just rented you your own apartment and you then sublet it and I complained because it wasn't allowed, a court would go into, did the lease say it? Every standard lease says no subletting without written permission. But, that kind of, the relationship between us, I thought I could. But there's none of that going on in what you just described. Right. What you just described is like Baby Bear. You come home and somebody's been sleeping in your bed. This is nuts. But the thing is, Airbnb is a website that rents out for short vacation type things like this. So the real culprit is that roommate of yours. And that's the person that you sue because, these websites, they're not going to demand people show them deeds every time they put a place up there. It's like quick and dirty, and all of us enjoy the quick and dirty when it's to our benefit. We like that they don't make us show proof of 1,000 things. But this is the downside of that guy could do this. So who you should sue is him, okay?
Yeah.
So.
Okay, am I missing a piece of the story here? Okay, when you came home and all these people was in your house, what'd you do right then?
The second I walked in, I go, what are you doing? First to the roommate, because I told him not to have anybody there.
Right.
And I told everybody to leave.
Now, hold on, see the story. I'm still missing something here. See, when I come in and I see all these people, I got to go to the kitchen and get my hammer. And you got nice stuff. That's a nice place, man.
I yelled.
You yelled.
Hey, you got them all out immediately.
Yeah, but see, they should have been yelling. Ah! Ah! Somebody get him! Oh, hell no! Yeah, I got the yelling. I agree with Judge, though. I think you got some case, man. You yelled and you cleaned them out. Hey, look, up next is the case of the mugshot plot. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, I'm back with my buddy, Judge Marilyn Milian, and we're helping some viewers who got into sticky situations online. Our next guest says that she got arrested and her mugshot became a viral sensation twice. It's the case of Megan versus the mugshot plot. Megan, what happened? You got arrested?
Yes. About 5 years ago, I was out with some friends at a club in Tampa. I made a bad decision to drive home, and I got pulled over and arrested for reckless driving. And my mugshot went viral. It was everywhere. After that, they started calling me the attractive convict and making memes with my face, saying she plays bad cop, we play good cop. Just a bunch of craziness. And then it kind of died down. And then about earlier this year, when Jeremy Meeks' mugshot went viral, so did mine. It came back up again. So everyone started talking about it again, and it's everywhere. I can't get away from it. So my question is, though, I had sued a company. They were using my mugshot without my permission as advertisement on their website. And I sued them and we settled, but is there any other recourse to get my picture off other sites like Facebook or?
Well, here's the thing. What were you arrested for?
Reckless driving.
Mm-hmm. And did you get convicted of it, actually convicted?
Reckless driving, yeah.
Okay, adjudicated.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's a couple things going on here. I know that you feel violated because your image is being used by people and people can't just go out and use your image normally. They can't just make money off your image without, giving you some compensation. But you got another thing going on here, which is that your image that they're using is a mugshot. Yeah. And a mugshot is public record. that's why you got to try not to get arrested, because because then it's out there and then it is what it is. So you can't really sue the sheriff's department for taking your picture or for publicizing it for anything else.
I just don't want to be known for that forever.
Yeah,
Everywhere I go, that's what they attract.
So go do other stuff. Leave
what-
this behind and do great things.
Yeah, I mean, capitalize on it. Take that picture. What's that dude picture? Jeremy? See, they took him and put him in Hugo Boss ads against his. We're doing memes and stuff like that. He pretty little dude. Put yours next to him. Make some money off of it. You know, sit up here and just say hell. You know, sometimes you gotta beat the people to the punch. Here's a mistake I made, but since y'all ain't gonna let it go, let me capitalize on it. Hell, you and Pretty Boy get together and make a movie
Oh,
or
they
something.
already have.
You ought to contact him up and, you know, call it Thelma and Louise. And y'all just be the two pretty crime people just riding around. Make you some money off this. It ain't going nowhere. Quit letting everybody else pimp the game. That's what I like to do. I think, look, all of you gonna be fine. I really applaud the way you handle that. You're gonna recover. It's just one mishap. Your business is gonna be fine. And look at you. Your life is gonna move forward. Don't let nobody hold you to your past. You have the right to be forgiven and move on. And if they don't, move on yourself. You'll be fine. Special thanks to my buddy Judge Million. The People's Court airs weekdays. Check your local listings, everybody. We'll be right back.